Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a new day to be thankful for the breath that God has given you because it was not obligated. And I hope you understand that and you're more grateful and thankful and you give praises where it's due. So I started off tired. I'm still a little tired, but because I ended up recording the first video, I ended up messing up. But I'm waking up. So I'm excited. I'm tired, but I'm excited. Okay. Today is day 5 of us reading Hebrews. We are on chapter 5. You should be happy for yourself because you have made it this far. And I think I'm going to say that every chapter because some people, the enemy would have distracted you out of doing this Bible study. So I'm happy for you. Because we all are trying our best in this Christian walk. We're all trying to get on that narrow road. And it is going to be the hardest challenge of all. But if we focus on God, the distractions cannot overcome our focus when we're in relations with Christ. So, I'm going to start off by saying, and since it is Friday, we start getting prepared for the Sabbath, which is tomorrow on Saturday. So there is actually a psalm that you can research, study for yourself, and it says a song to be sung on the Sabbath day. It is Psalms 92, verse 1, all the way up to verse 15. So Psalms 92, verse 1 through 15. A song to be sung on the Sabbath day. So, do with that information as you will, but make sure you do it according to His will. All right? I don't know if that's the tiredness talking, but that was fire. Okay, so we're going to start with Hebrews chapter 5, and let's begin. Every high priest is a man chosen to represent other people in their dealings with God. He presents their gifts to God and offers sacrifices for their sins. And he is able to deal gently with ignorant and wayward people because he himself is subject to the same weakness. That is why he must offer sacrifices for his own sins as well as theirs. And no one can become a high priest simply because he wants such an honor. He must be called by God for this work, just as Aaron was. That is why Christ did not honor himself by assuming he could become high priest. No, he was chosen by God, who said to him, "You are my son. Today I have become your father." And in another passage, God said to him, "You are a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek." While Jesus was here on earth, he offered prayers and pleadings with a loud cry and tears to the one who could rescue him from death. And God heard his prayers because of his deep reverence for God. Even though Jesus was God's son, he learned obedience from the things he suffered. He learned obedience from the things he suffered. In this way, God qualified him as a perfect high priest. And he became the source of eternal salvation for all those who obey him. And God designated him to be a high priest in the order of Melchizedek, a call to spiritual growth. There is much more we would like to say about this, but it is difficult to explain, especially since you are spiritually dull and don't seem to listen. You have been believers so long now that you ought to be teaching others. Instead, you need someone to teach you again the basic things about God's Word. You are like babies who need milk and cannot eat solid food. For someone who lives on milk is still an infant and doesn't know how to do what is right. Solid food is for those who are mature, who through training have the skills to recognize the difference between right and wrong. So that concludes chapter 5. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I pray whatever prayers you're praying today, that if it pleases God and it goes according to His will, that He grants you those prayers that you've been praying for. I pray that you just receive your healing peace, and also the discipline that is needed as you are on this Christian journey. Until next time, take care, and again, until next time, peace be with you.